Welcome to one more BTC Lab. In this video we'll examine the camera angles and how to use them. When talking about camera angles, what we mean is the relationship between the camera and the object being filmed. This gives emotional information to an audience and guides their judgment about the character or the object in shot. A scene may be shot from several camera angles simultaneously. The different camera angles will have different effects on the viewer and how they perceive the scene that is shot. The more extreme the angle, the more symbolic and heavily loaded the shot. Let's get started with the most common angles. Eye level. The eye level angle is the most neutral of all the angles and the most common view, being the real-world angle that we are all used to. It shows subjects as we would expect to see them in real life. It helps the viewer to connect with the protagonist, and it is used to relate audiences with the protagonist. The camera is positioned as though it was a human observing a scene. High angle. High angles make the subject seem smaller and less significant or even scared. The camera is elevated above and looks down upon the subject. These angles are often used to demonstrate to the audience a perspective of a particular character. Security cameras fit this category and they give a sense of surveillance. Low angle. Contrary to the high-angle shot, a low-angle shot can increase the height, make everyone look heroic or dominant. The added height of the object may inspire fear and insecurity in the viewer, who is psychologically dominated by the figure on the screen. In fast sequences like car chases, running or fights, you can use this angle because it gives a sense of speed and motion. They also give a sense of confusion to the viewer, of powerlessness within the action of the scene. It's also good for making cities look empty. Now let's go one step further. Point of view. A shot that depicts the point of view of a character so that we see exactly what they see. Some point of view shots use handheld cameras to create the illusion that the viewer is seeing directly through the subject's eyes. Bird's eye or aerial. This shows the scene from high and above the subjects. Familiar objects viewed from this angle might seem totally unrecognizable at first, like umbrellas in a crowd, for example. This angle seems to be very unnatural and strange one. However, it puts the audience in a godlike position, looking down on the action. People can be insignificant, ant-like, part of a wider scheme of things. It can also show a different spatial perspective. In drama, it can be used to show the positions and motions of different characters and objects, enabling the viewer to see the things that characters can't. This angle is often used as an establishing shot, along with an extreme long shot, to establish the setting. The bird's eye view is also very useful in sports and documentaries. Overhead or top angle. The overhead angle is similar to the bird's eye view the way that an extreme long shot is similar to a long shot. Here the camera is placed overhead or directly above the subject or scene and is not as high as the bird's eye. Therefore you can also have interior shots of this angle. Characters and objects again are made to look small and vulnerable. Worm's eye. The worm's eye view is a view of an object from the ground, as though the observer were, guess what? A worm, of course, and it is the opposite of the bird's eye view. A worm's eye view is used commonly for third perspective, and it can be used to look up something to make an object look tall, strong and mighty. It is meant to give the viewer the feeling that they are looking up at the character from way below, and it is meant to show the view that a child or a parent would have. Now, besides the ones we just said, there are some extra angles that are worth mentioning. Let's have a look. Fixed camera, snorri cam or chest cam. This is a device used directly to the body of the actor, facing the actor directly, so when they walk, they do not appear to move, but everything around them does. A snorri cam presents a dynamic point of view from the actor's perspective, providing an unusual sense of vertigo for the viewer. You can use your tripods to try this, or build easy DIY ones. Mounted on objects. You can use it in limitless ways by mounting a camera on guitars, cars, bikes, surfboards and many more. Showing different perspectives, angles and bizarre places enhances your image and the viewer's experience. Also, don't forget to care of your equipment because many things can go bad. Door eye. You can achieve this angle by either using a small camera on a real door eye or by using a fisheye lens on your camera. Moving camera. Selfie stick. From high to low, from left to right, this new fun gadget lets you have a creative shot. It is used mostly online in vlogs and travel videos. Now, are these all the existing angles? Of course not. And you can find your own and create unique angles like this one. centrifugal technique. Mimicking the Matrix bullet time effect and using a GoPro in the highest possible FPS, you can do some crazy stuff. You can soon follow the link for a video about the exact technique. Many more filmmaking videos are coming, so if you found this one helpful, please subscribe. And thank you for watching one more BTC Lab. Please let us know any comments below.